All right, so this is probably the most important section of the entire video course. It's a bit theoretical, but it's extremely important because this will really help you understand how to be around your dog, how to train your dog properly. And when you do this, and you can start right away when you start, if you just got a dog, just a puppy or a dog, you start with it right away. This will set the tone for life. It is so fundamental that you get these 7 principles for success right, that it will make everything else fall into place. So yes, you can go to dog training classes and do all kinds of stuff like that. They will teach you just basic commands usually. There is sometimes some extra training involved. It all depends on where you go, of course. But they don't always teach you the why. And sometimes it's helpful when someone kind of points out how all these principles kind of hold together to truly have success with your dog right from day one. If you made a mistake, or nobody has ever told you this, and this may be the first time you hear this from someone, this will truly help you, even if your dog is maybe misbehaving a little bit and you have trouble training them. The fundamentals of this whole video section will truly help you make it right. So, the 7 principles for success, as I've come to call them, is just to kind of help you memorize them a little bit. It's A, B, C, D, R, S, S. So it's a little bit of an easy way to remember. Now, what are the letters, of course? A, alpha, boundaries, communication, discipline, respect, social, and structure. And each video after this one will go over each individual one, and together they will really help you build the proper foundation for having a great life with your dog. Now, it is sometimes a bit of a challenge because it means that sometimes we have to change our behavior, because if we're constantly frustrated, the dog will sense our frustration and unfortunately do the opposite of what we want them to do. So if a dog is barking and we are frustrated and we start expressing our feelings towards that, it doesn't always help the dog. They may actually become barkier. So there's a few things that you need to understand, and together this will really set the course of the success. So I have actually discovered that once I was going over this course and kind of preparing it for this video course, I actually came to realize that these 7 principles don't only apply to dogs, but if you have children, they actually apply to your children as well. So you may have to watch the entire section again with not just a dog in mind, but also with a child in mind. Now, some things may not work, of course, exactly because it's obviously a little different, but the principles itself will stay true to what they are. So I encourage you to go through this. It's very important that you watch every one of them, and maybe a few times, because again, as I said, it will take some time for you to realize how you need to respond to your dog, and you may have to go over them a few times, because this, again, will really truly help you for the future of your dog. When you do this right, everything else falls in place. So again, go watch the other videos, and we'll see you in the next one.
you.